Hey guys, I just thought I'd give a little update on the car. Well, I finished building it. Everything's done. That happened. It is crazy. It is a real blast to drive. And if you are a crazy wheelie fanatic, then you should definitely do this to yours. Now, I'll go over some things that I have done since the last video. So, since the last video, I mounted my receiver on here and did all the wiring. Finished wiring my batteries and putting Dean's connectors on them. This is the crappy one, I messed up on it, so yeah. But Velcroed them here, and the Velcro also goes on the bottom right there so that when this goes on the hinge it can stay down. Those are some of the basic things. I got another black spring right in here. I thought it'd be stronger, but it turns out that it's exactly the same, if not a little bit weaker. So what I did was I just meshed them together, just pushed the two together inside here and then put it in there. And it doesn't seem to affect it much. It's just a little more springy than you'd think. But yeah, that seems to work fine. And then I had to stiffen these front ones, so it was nice. But I've been having issues with the 3-cell LiPo. When I plug it in, it reads that the battery is very low charged, even though it's brand new. And the thing shuts off after 10 seconds of use. It shuts off the motor. So it must read that it's low voltage or something and something's going off, and I can't figure out how to fix it. So I've been running my old nickel metal hydride battery, 6-cell, and that thing just makes this thing do wheelies like crazy, and it is a blast. But this one's still better, but it only lasts for 10 seconds and then it shuts off the motor. So that's the downside. And that's a big downside. Second big downside is I'm destroying my bumper rear fender thing. It's starting to bend from impacts. Because when you take this thing, it guns it and just starts off like this. Even if you barely tap the trigger, just go like that. Just get it started. And then that would be the full throttle thing. It just guns it up like that. And then the back will smack into whatever's on the ground. So I'm glad I made it, but I thought it would last a little bit longer. That, and then with the 3-cell, just accelerating down the road, just like doing a speed run sort of a thing, it flips over. It does a complete backflip at around 40 miles an hour. So I'm going to have to weight it in the front when I do speed runs and then just not go that fast. It seems like wind gets underneath it and picks it up, but it can't be that. I think it's just the fact that when you look at it, my center of gravity is a lot higher than it should be. My arms are all the way up. If you can see it now, they're flat. It should be down here everywhere, but since I have the double springs on the back, it kind of just makes everything do that. Plus, since you're accelerating so much, it just tips everything this way since all the weight's in the back already. It's barely lifting any weight over here. So when you're riding, you can see that the wheels are just barely touching. They're just kind of bouncing on the ground. So that's kind of a downside for going real fast. But other than that, I think this is excellent. I mean, it does wheelies in the grass and leaves. It's amazing. So, I don't know if you guys know what's wrong with the 3-cell LiPo. Please hit me up with some comments below. And do things like that. You can see I'm starting to destroy this bar from doing the flips. I took the shell off and did one of the speed runs the first time because I was still getting everything ready, and That one, it flipped at like 20 miles an hour, and scuffed this up, made that part black. Got this part all chopped up, and sanded down pretty much everything. And the wires a little bit too. And I don't want to hurt this. It's $100. It's my baby, but it's broken. So, that's just a little review of what I've done so far and how it's coming along. I'm probably going to put some heavier weight shock oil in here. I think what I have is 25 or 35, which is really light for how much this thing weighs. So I need to go to a hobby store and pick up some. I wouldn't go past about 60 grade though. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys.